by Canadian workers in shipyards, in labs, and shop floors right across our country. We'll make the drones.
I found this. Defence spending, eh? So we're going to spend 5% of GDP, not 2%, 5% on defence. And we're going to do that in Europe, not in America, not in Canada, although we're going to try and spend some of the money in Canada. We're going to talk about that near like the second part of this video, because there's a link that we've definitely got here, and it's quite troublesome. Let's have a look. Yeah, so Carney's promised, well, let's have a look. I found the Globe and Mail quite interesting on this one, and this was on Facebook, Globe and Mail on Facebook. Let's just have a read of what Globe and Mail said. Let's listen to what Carney said, and then let's just do a little bit. It doesn't take much to go on the internet and find something that CBC probably will stay well away from, but we won't on here. We'll highlight it here, and yeah, let's see what you guys think. Well, that was easy. Canada has just officially signed onto NATO's latest target for military spending, 5% of GDP, to be achieved by 2035. It's about the same time that we have to mandate EVs, isn't it? All it took was a stroke of prime ministerial pen. If only most things in life were so simple. Yeah, we only just announced, as you recall, that we'd meet NATO's former target of 2%. 19 years after we first said we would, and 11 after we first said it like we actually mean it. We're still just saying it, mind, in the absence of a budget. No budget, so we don't know where this money is going to come from. Also, what we should just tip into this as well is Mark Carney's assets and where he's coming from, and where, when he stops being the Prime Minister of Canada, if that's what he actually is, where he'll go back to. Yeah, so let's just read into that. That's a tip to what's coming. We'll have to take the Prime Minister's word for it, at least until the final numbers for the current fiscal years are in, because we've got no budget, remember, so we don't know where this money is coming from, or how we're going to get it, or how? We can't even pay for homeless to stay somewhere. How are we going to pay for drones? Anyway, 2% in itself will take a lot of heavy lifting. The last time Canada devoted so much as 2% of its GDP was in 1972. At today's GDP of roughly 3.2 trillion, that adds up to more than 60 billion annually. These numbers are just insane. They're insane. If you say it quickly, 60 billion. Doesn't sound much, does it? Just say it quickly. Just say it amongst the speech and just say, it's just a little bit, 60 billion. That's all you have to say. Sounds good. Remember that we already have a federal deficit of 50 billion. Yeah, nothing much. Again, exact numbers will have to await the budget. What budget? With provincial deficits adding up to something similar, and with a recession looming, the recession's already here really, isn't it? The notion that we could just chalk it up to the national credit card in perpetuity is surely out of the question. Okay, let's have a listen to what Carney had to say on something very particular.
As our allies seek to increase their military readiness, they will buy more equipment and technology made in Canada by Canadian workers in shipyards, in labs, and shop floors right across our country. We'll make the drones, the icebreakers, the aerospace technologies, and much more that's needed to build a more secure world. We'll make the drones. We'll make the drones. We'll make the drones.
Drones. So he's talking about drones. Who builds drones in Canada? Who makes drones? I found this. Didn't take much though. Doesn't take much to find something on something if you want it on the internet these days. It doesn't really, it's not hard to find a link with something on the internet. I don't know why the CBC can't link things like this. Brookfield is involved in drone technology in several ways, including drone delivery services, drone-based inspections, and the development of drone technology. Brookfield Properties, in particular, is pioneering drone delivery at its shopping centres. Additionally, Brookfield Aviation Finance is involved in the development of drone technology and seeking investment opportunities. Yeah, so there you have it. Brookfield are well invested in drones and looking for further investments in drones. At the same time, no link here, obviously, our current Prime Minister is looking to invest in drones. No link, obviously. They'll obviously put these out to market, and the best people, like, there's nobody in Canada makes drones, is there really? Brookfield make drones. Yeah, apart from Brookfield. The best people to do this will come along and say, hey, we can do it for so much money. And yeah, all just hearsay, all just confusion say, just 60 billion here and there going to a drone company that could be, yeah, could it be Brookfield that get the drone contract? We'll have to wait and see on that one, won't we? We'll wait a few years and see who gets this drone contract. Hey, let's have a look. Let's have a wait and see. It's going to be a wait and see game, this one. Anyway, 60 billion. 60 billion. Just like that. Gone. See you on the next one.